Good morning, guys. I'm glad to see you here, and I hope today I will finish rigging this little model. So, yeah, I can see that lots of good morning and from where you are from. So, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depends from which part of the world you are. And yeah, I just opened my small screen. And since next week, next year already, we will begin our new project with Lobster Smug, group build with Lobster Smug. So if I will not finish it today, let's hope that I will finish this little DAYSAILER on the next Sunday. So let's try to do as much as we can. I'm planning to rig all the deck, and probably if I have enough time, I will rig mast. But definitely I don't have enough time to set up the sails. So this will be the most delicious part, will be for the next year. So let's begin. Where is my camera? This one, this one. Okay. So yesterday I installed all the cleats, but now I need to install blocks and travelers. So for this I have to rig them first, and again I will use my favorite tool. So I have some eyeballs in my jar, but actually I will make another separate video how to make eyeballs, different types of eyeballs and different techniques how to make them. Simple and more difficult one, just because this time I'm lazy and I'm just using what left from my previous builds. And I have big and I have small eyeballs. And I also have some leftovers from previous kits, beautiful blocks. Actually they are 3.5 millimeters, I believe, and they are just proper scale for this little model. Where is my caliper? So 3.4. And I will... Okay, I need 2 blocks for the travelers, and I will rig them together with grumettes, or it was another term, proper term for the ships. Don't remember it at the moment. But this is my leftovers, and I have to make them more very soon for the Boreas, so definitely I will make a separate video how to make them. But let me choose a few. Let me check also my camera that it is properly focused on this one, and because I will use also a drill to hold my block. I probably need a thinner one. Yes. So this is how I will rig them. Let me check camera. So just this drill will keep this block in position and it will not run away from me, and I can do everything around it. And let me show you these ropes from the kit. They are very similar in diameter, or they are the same even, I believe. No, they are the same. Yes. So they are very glossy. It's polyester, but it's very glossy. Something not what I would use if I have my own rope walk. So let me grab some ropes from my stand. Or I can grab entire stand. And for this probably I will need something like 0.38 millimeters to rig it. Yes, perfect. And because I'm using also polyester threads, when I'm cutting it I need to glue the end so it will not untwist. So I will use cyanoacrylate, and I need cap. And some 7 pins to apply the glue. Okay. So this is the thinnest Bob Smith industry glue. It dries the faster drying glue from this family. And so what I will do, I will apply a drop of glue. Now I can cut it, it will not untwist. Oh, and I forgot my threads for seasons. I have somewhere also light, but today I will use this too, probably this lighter one. Okay, I'm ready for it, but I will start with grommet first. So let me grab this one, and probably I need to flatten it a little. So it will be proper shape. Better to do it on the drill. It's too thin. Probably this one. Just to make it properly rounded, and one more time I will flatten it. Almost I still don't like it. Like this. Same for this one. Okay, now let's rig it. And I will need my thread for seasonings. Let me try to show you this on this side, probably. So what I'm doing, probably not too big, or one more. Oh, I forgot to cut. Okay, forgot to cut second end of this rope. Now, one more time, where is my future season? Let me put it back on this grommet. Come on. Yes, I did it. Just would like to turn it around to make it beautiful. Oh, good job. Just lost my block. And again, for the temporary fixation at the beginning, so I can glue all these cut tails, I will use a drop of cyanoacrylate and I'll cut this yarn. I want to glue this tail. Perfect. Now I need to put back my block. And to finish rigging it. So just flat knot. Preferably not too tight. this one here so I will not lose it. And now again a drop of cyanoacrylate. And I need to cut it with a sharp blade. Let's check how sharp this one. And the second one. Probably not the sharpest one, but did its job. And this is for this traveler. And right now I forgot to blacken my grommet. So good job, I will do it on the rigged block. Where is my brass black? So I will take a few drops of brass black. Of course, always happens when I'm trying to show something fast, happens in the longest way possible. Or actually I can dip it into it. It's dark rope. So I just will do this. And then I will wash it. I think my brass black become already old and it is not doing its job fast. Oh, I need some water. Yes, excuse me for a second, I need to go and bring some water. I'm with water. Now I will wash this one. It's not really blackened properly. One more time. But I think it's time to buy a new bottle of brass black. This one is really very slow, and I can drop second grommet here. Come on, dive. Yeah. So let me hold it a couple of seconds. And I can read your comments. Oh no, no cyanoacrylate on this grommet. Okay, I need to dig this one out. This one is definitely black. Here. So I will wash this one, and I will wash this one. Let me wash tweezer. Don't want to dip the block itself in the brass black because it will get that bluish spots. This is something what I don't want to get. Now it's more or less blackened. It will darken with the time too. And brush. Okay, so this one is ready. And where is my traveler? So this one can be already installed. Like this. And in my green box. Now I need to make for a second small traveler, same block. But I have blackened my grommet first. Okay, I can try to make it closer. Just let me fold tripod so I can bring camera closer to it. Now it will be more visible. And now I will move forward too, just to show you this closer. Okay, where is my... So this is what happened if I'm not using cyanoacrylate. It starts untwisting. So need to make season. Probably 5. It was too many. I will make 4 this time. Oh, good job. Drop of glue. A drop of glue. Come on, can see if it reached it. Yes, now I can see it. Now flat knot. And now I need to find block, or actually I haven't taken one. Oh, thank you. Okay, let me put this block on the drill. Quite often I'm getting comments like, oh, such a huge block, and actually this is because I'm using macro lens to film it very, very close up. And in truth, this is just 3.5 millimeters, or 3.4 actually millimeters block. Just when you are seeing it on the entire screen, it's very difficult to scale it. Okay, come on. Don't rotate. Probably I need a second tweezer. Let me try. Oh, perfect. Now I will move it in proper position. Proper position, please. Like this. A drop of glue. And I can see, actually on my screen, I can see much better what I'm doing than what I'm doing actually on my device. So I can see that I have to glue tail this one. Perfect. And now I need to cut this. Oh, let me show you what I'm exactly and how I'm cutting it. If I will fix it here. And what I'm doing now, this is definitely better to do with a sharp blade. And second tail. Done. And this was for the small traveler. So something like this. And in my green jar. So now I need to make some eyeballs with blocks. And to be exact, I can count 1, 2. I think on the deck only 2 and just one eyeball. So let me look for them. So I need 3 eyeballs and 2 blocks. One and 2. And again, same, almost same. So let me drop them lower so they will be not in my way, like here. Oh, I almost lost eyeball. Nice, I have some leftovers of this rope, so I will use it. And I need seizing. Probably can show it here, or I can move it and just to show how I'm making seizings. Don't jump. Don't want to make it too close, so just to leave some space. Like this. Come on, I need tiny drop of cyanoacrylate, like this. And again, flat knot. Probably I have to use a drill bit, but I will try to do it without. Ready. And I need to make one more. And then I finally can rig the deck, or just install blocks for rigging this boat. No, this is too short. I need another piece of black rope. Imbir's fur. I can see it on the screen, but I can't see it here. Oh, almost. I have a very useful tool for fighting this. No fur, just lighter. Oh, thank you. Rigging, this is my favorite part. For standing rigging, yes, this is dark brown, almost black, but not black, like really tarred rope. So I like this color. This is, I believe this is a standard color for overlock threads, Gutermann threads. They have beige, cream, I'm using cream for running rigging, and brown for standing rigging. And I believe this is just their standard colors. Actually, I need to undo it. Well, I'm glad that I'm inspiring you. That was the whole point, to create a channel. Because I'm trying to explain always people that if you have time to build these ships, so you already are patient person. So just a question, if you will spend a little more time for your model, and you can get much better quality and fantastic result. Okay, I need block. It's here. It's here. But yes, yesterday I decided to take day off from cyanoacrylate, and I haven't used it all day long after my live stream. So today I'm quite okay with this little drop of cyanoacrylate. But yesterday I was sneezing all day long. Okay, now I need to make it perfect straight. Done. 2, 1, 2, yes. Now let me move my camera further so I can show you where I should install these blocks on the deck. So as I said, if I have 100 millimeters lens and 50 millimeters lens, so I have manual focal distance. So I have to move my camera and I have to bring it closer to get close up or to show you in general picture. So let me move my camera further. So I will put model here. So let me mark it. 1 is on the bow and 2 is in the stern. I need something to measure. Where is my small ruler? Okay, 1 eye bolt also and the block. Somewhere here. Yes. literally as close as possible. And now I need to drill it. I believe I was using this one yesterday. Yeah, so William, you also have allergy on cyanoacrylate. Welcome to the club. Okay, I will use thick cyanoacrylate for gluing them. I can't move closer microphone. Okay, how about lower? So you can hear me at least. Let's glue it. I probably have to shorten them, they are too long. Even shorter. Something like this. And one block, I believe this is block. Let me check. Yeah, this is this block, number 1. So everything is correct. Perfect. With my favorite tool to clean. And it's also not clean. It is already dried. So I need to use varnish on top of that spot of glue so it will not be glossy. Okay, now I'm moving to the stern. Let me make it focus properly. So it is on distance like 32 millimeters and 12 millimeters from the edge. Somewhere here. This is 16. Let me try to make center. So it should be here. And 32. It's here. Yeah, I also have cordless Dremel. Just sometimes it's much easier, it's much lighter. So, and I'm trying to get used to this more heavy one because I have Proxon with cord, and I like that one so much, especially when I need to drill 1,000 nails. My hand is already got used to it, so I can't do it with this one because it is even bigger in the hands and heavier. But I'm sure if I will start using this one more, I can repeat it with this one too. Just on such tiny model, this is basswood, it's very light, and I have sharp drills, so I can drill it through very easily. And let me try proper diameter. Yes. Now which one is where? I have one block and one eye bolt. So I believe this is on the starboard. Just eye bolt. This one. Actually in this position, okay. And block. Perfect. So now I need to glue these travelers on the bow and the stern, and I need a bigger drill bit. And if I remember, it should be 0.7, but I will try on the sample. I have also flexi shaft for my Proxon, but I'm using it very, very rarely. Don't know, I just got used to some rotary tool, and I just, if I can't reach something, it's too big, then I can use a flexi shaft. This is probably a question of habit. Oh, thank you very much. This is a great build, I like it, and this is the most enjoyable part. When you finally can put everything together and you can see this is actually a ship or a boat. I need a piece of wood just to try this size. If it is proper. Yes, so this is a proper diameter. Oh, and this is also in a very tricky place. The transom is under the angle, so probably I will drill also at an angle, and then I will bend it in a proper position. I just don't want to drill through the model. As you can see, this is a very tricky spot, so this is very small angle, so I will drill at the same angle as the transom. So this is for this one. And I need to mark it first. $46 and this size. So how about I will grab the middle, something like this. Okay. But I will drill one first and then second one. Approximately same angle. I will probably drill through. Come on, and reverse, reverse, reverse. And let me try it. Yeah, I have seen that too, but I tried before some Chinese tiny rotary tools. And when you're trying to drill a hole, your drill is making something like eight-shaped movements, and you are trying to hit the proper spot when you have to drill. So I already got used to the precise tool. When you are drilling something, your drill bit will not run away, will not move in any direction. So this is something really very important. So no, don't want to experiment more. Okay, and now second one should be right here. And same, drilling at an angle. And let me check how tall. 7 millimeters. So I can mark it where I have to bend it. So 7, this is here. Just a slight mark. And I can pre-bend it. Like this. And the same with this side. Probably too much. Let's try. I think this is it. I need to shorten this side. Haha, yeah, when I'm drilling nails, so I have same problem. Some broken drills and tails of them are inside the hole. Yes, did that. And this is a problem when you have to fill that hole with something, so you have to push it somehow. And this is a problem. This time, I think it's perfect. So let's glue it. Maybe just a little shorter at this side. So it definitely will be sitting in proper position. Just slight sand, don't like this hair from drilling. Just a drop of glue. Thank you. Yeah, I like this model and I enjoy this build. This is actually a good way to get rest from your huge projects. Yeah, I have them, a few. And this little DYSAILER I just took with me in Ukraine. Decided just I want to build something, just don't want to sit 2 months without anything. That's why I took it in Ukraine, and it was really difficult to build there if you don't have workshop. So practically I had even, probably my first model had even less tools that I have in Ukraine this time for this little model. But it was like deja vu, like at the very beginning you are very limited with tools, but you still want to build something, so it was fun. And when it become already look like a model, like a boat, it become enjoyable. And I have in this scale Pinky schooner, so it's local boat too, so I'm already collecting local boats in the same scale. Now this one is done. Now I need to glue this one. And for this one, probably it is 4 millimeters. Yeah, it is 4 millimeters from this. Okay. Something like this. Come on. Just to check. Drill bit. Oh, under my nose. And I will mark second one. Probably this one is not bent 90 degrees. Like this. Just want to check the size. If it is proper one. Yes, it is. Oh, in reverse. Should be like this. Usually this is like this. And it is 3 millimeters tall only. Okay. So I'm just cleaning with an old blade. This is the fastest way. Somebody texted me that it's very good to clean with acetone. Yeah, in the end of the work, definitely you can clean all your needles, because usually I'm just buying a new box and just this is like expendable material for me. Perfect 3. Perfect 3. Okay, now the only what is left, I need to make these turnbuckles, 3 on each side, and then the deck will be rigged. So I think this is the plan for today, and I don't have time for the mast, but okay, let's rig the model. Okay, let me put her somewhere here, and I will check the instructions. What was there? Turnbuckle. Yes. Anything about sizes? Okay. And where is this? Not in this bag. Not in this probably. This is a tube, I believe. Quite thick actually, so I will use my rotary tool with a cutting wheel to cut them, because this is really very thick one. I'm not sure that I can cut it with a scalpel. I can try. 6 pieces, yes. 38 millimeters. This is like this size. This is probably a mistake about millimeters. Okay. How about the drawing here? And I can measure them. Seven millimeters. Yep, 7. Even has written this. I want to try to make it as a real turnbuckle, so I want to sand it also. So let's try to cut first, or we can make it immediately. This is my favorite tool. And I have another old blade, but this one is not for glue, with which I can cut. And probably I'll turn like this, so it is sharp. Okay, I have cyanoacrylate under my nose. Let me move it, because I already can feel it with my nose. So first, let's try the simplest way. If I can cut it. Because if you're doing like this, you're getting perfect cut. So now I want to make all of them same size. It is not working in this direction. Start making different. Now let me cut this, what I have scratched here. Come on. And two more. And one more. Yeah, I could buy some, but I also can make them. But I think I have seen at the market like 12 or 15 millimeters long, so quite big. So I definitely have to make for this model. And I believe it was actually in Model Expo store, so I don't have to go too far. Okay, I have spare tube, so let's try to spoil one. Where is my green box? It is such small diameter, but I would like to try to make real ones. Probably I will, oh, I can use seven pin just to fix it in proper position, probably in this corner. And oh, video just got frozen. Okay, good. Let me check. Probably I can't do this, but I will try. Too low. Too low. Such a thick metal. I have some tubes, but they are so thin. This one's just really good. Wow, it's sick. Oh. Just don't know. I think this is something with OBS. The video just got frozen. That's it. Yesterday I couldn't start streaming, so I just relaunched it, or actually created a new broadcast. Okay, I'm sending already my voice and haven't reached the proper. Oh, I can see. It's almost. I don't know if I can do it on the second side. It's too thick. Okay, I think my turnbuckles should be one-sided because the metal is so thick that if I will try to do the same on the other side, I just will sand it through. But this is better than just rounded tube. Yeah, so I can't make same on second side because if you can see, I already sanded literally half of this tube. So it will be one-sided. But the main important thing is just not to blow this dust, because this is metal, and if it will reach your eyes, this is very painful. Oh, I will clean it later. First, I just want to make them. Just a little like this. This is number 3. 3 more. I'm already getting spasms in my finger. This is number 4, so 2 left. Lift it a little. And the last one. Almost ready. Yay! Now I need 12 eyeballs, or even no, and probably another 6 18, because that one which will go into the deck, and 2 per each turnbuckle. But I will not blow this dust. I will try carefully to sweep it, and will throw it in the basket. Trash can. Perfect. And I will need my plate for soldering iron. Okay, I will need some water on this one. It will soak. And what do I have here? I have some eyeballs here. Let's try them. And they are just perfect. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and one more please, 12. Because for the deck I will use, I have some already tiny small ones like this, so I need 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. But what I will do right now, what my camera is doing, why it is so bright. I will put them on before soldering, just in case, if I can't do this later. Yeah. I want you to be inside this turnbuckle. Okay, I can shorten them because they are too long. like 1-2 millimeters shorter each. But I will assemble them first before solder and iron them. Okay, and I need to repeat it for all 6 turnbuckles. Let me bring the camera closer so you can see it much better than from that huge distance. But where is my second tweezer? Have it somewhere. We will grab this one. It will be much faster with 2 good tweezers. Come on. Bravo. Very good eye bolt. Next one. Yes, but I would solder them because, as I said before, cyanoacrylate can disintegrate in 10-15 years, depends what additional parts of it. So I'm using cyanoacrylate only as a temporary glue. So better to use for the wood PVA, and if for the metal, then better to solder it. But it all depends. What do you want to build? Just a good model souvenir for a couple of years? Yeah, cyanoacrylate, this is a very fast and good way to do this. But if you want to save it, like for example recently I was restoring a model. I saw that it is around 80 years old, but probably it is closer to 100. Because just members of the family of the owner of that boat remember that boat, that it was quite actually much older and it was in their house much earlier. So, and just the owner is already elderly woman and she decided to restore it for her grandchildren. So it's already a family tradition to give it for the next generations and to save it. And that model wasn't built with cyanoacrylate. Actually, cyanoacrylate hasn't existed yet. But that model was built with traditional style. For the finish it was used shellac, which I could remove and repair the model, stabilize the paint. So I also used all materials which can be reversible. Emulsion, which I used acrylic emulsion for stabilizing paints, it is also reversible. So if you want to create really a model which you can give your grandchildren and they can give their that model to their children, better to use something more reversible or more stable than cyanoacrylate. And 2 more. No, this is really true. This is what I'm seeing a lot on YouTube, especially. People are building and recommending cyanoacrylate, but actually, have you ever think about your model? Is this a souvenir, or you want to build something like that models in the museums? That museums can restore it, repair it if it is necessary, and it is still like models from 17th century. So would you like to build that kind of models, or you just want to build temporary souvenir for your shelf and you will throw it away in 10-15 years? So this is the difference. My first workshop also was at the balcony, and I was enjoying in Kiev. Actually, it is now converted into a cat's room, but I still enjoy it. But my old kitten now has lots of shelves, beds, toys on it, so it is actually now his room on the balcony. Come on. This is the most tricky, to assemble them, and then 1 minute of joy of soldering. Probably I can get my soldering iron already and warm it up while I'm assembling the last one. Put it here. I just will change tip for the small and thin one. Like this one. Oh. Because the biggest one, it's very convenient to dry the glue or bend planks, but for soldering I will use something thinner. So let me assemble this one. Let me position them so they will be in proper position. See, actually are more or less in proper position. But I will need something. I have a liquid flux, this pinkish liquid. This is actually this flux liquid. What is actually visible? And I will need something to solder with. It was here. Okay, this is the simplest lead-free solder wire. I'm just cutting them small pieces with cutters. Let's begin with this one.
That is black. Stuck. Oh, this is not what I wanted to do. Come on. Just wanted to turn it. Finally.
Yeah, I know, I'm late, but I need to solder another 3 and just to drill 6 holes and glue them, so I need 15 minutes more, please. I prefer to leave something at the logical point, not half of the way.
I need to turn this one.
Two more. And the last one. Done. Now I need to make, I have a few drops of brass black, so let's blacken them. And let's move the hot soldering iron, or I will stick my hand to it. I know myself. And why I like the brass black the most, it can blacken solder, even silver solder, brass, copper. You can get that beautiful grayish, shiny color of metal. Just perfect. Done. Please just don't fall. Okay, now I will clean it from the dust. And in the cup, like here, it's cleaned. Well, we will see in a moment how they will be on the model. At least they got this color, they are black, so it will be very contrast look.
they will pull attention on them.
And I will glue them, just position them in such a way that outside of the board it will be visible, this sanded half of it, because they are one-sided in my case. Couldn't make them double-sided. It's too thick metal, but I like it. Massive, beautiful. Because I have some tubes, copper tubes, and they are so thin, very easy to bend. I can't even clamp them in vise like I did this with this tube. So I like this one.
And 2 more.
Now let's glue them, and this will be today's finish, let's say, final spot. So what I have here, so actually first should be practically the same line as the mast. So then let's locate it. So I have location of this first one, and the rest like 5.5 millimeters and 17.5. And half and 17 and half. Same here. And half. And 17 and half. need to change this drill bit because I believe it was this one I was using at the beginning, 0.7. I prefer to drill holes a little tighter so you can actually press it inside. It will not be going out very easily. And let's drill them. Probably this one was in bulkhead, and this one through the deck, and this 3 visible. Yes, visible. I'm drilling it also at an angle, like the hole. And now let's glue them. Found. I will shorten this long eye bolt. No need to put such long ones. So it took me 2 days, 2 episodes to rig the deck or prepare it for rigging. And I was hoping to do it during one broadcast. Ha ha ha. I will use cyanoacrylate, thick one. This one. So what I want to do, to position it like this. Come on. And now on this side. come on, come on, come on. Yes. And the last one. Final accord for today. Done! Ta-dam! I finished preparing my little boat for rigging. So, thank you very much guys for giving me this additional 15 minutes. But I hate to drop something in the middle of the way, so I just have to finish it. And it was very important to finish these little turnbuckles. So if you have any questions, I'm ready to answer them. Thank you very much. Yes, I really enjoy this little model, and I was thinking like, oh, something small, I will build it fast. Not really. So this is already 4th month. Yes. And looks like I will finish it next year. And so yes, I will see you next year. So let's start a new project on Saturday with the Lobster Smug, who already bought kits and joined the group on Facebook. I already have seen you showing me your kits. So let's start it as we agreed, first Saturday 2025, and then let's finish this little boat, or let's try to finish it on Sunday 2025, first Sunday 2025. Thank you. And this is actually my favorite part, when I have to think about which line will go where, which block to glue first. So then when you are finally installing the sails and you just can pass rope through this or line through these blocks and it is working, like, oh wow, that was worth to rig it, to spend all this time for all these little parts. So just enjoying. And I'm glad that the deck is ready. So now is the most difficult, the mast. And I bought for the mast, this is for hanging pictures. This is 0.5 millimeters in diameter of wire, and it is actually made from 5 or 6 thinner wires. So it's like cable, metal cable, and this is also steel. So I'm thinking about how to fix it. I'm thinking probably to make sort of season and from the ropes and just paint it in silver. But we'll see. Let's try. Never did this before, so I will experiment on this little model. Oh, thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much for coming, for joining me in this adventure, and very big thank you for your support, for sponsors of the channel. Only thanks to you I can run all this and show you all these techniques. Really cable, like, yes, it is like cable, just I'm still thinking that it is too thick for this little model, so I have also somewhere just wire. So this is not a cable, this is just thin wire, but it is only one. But it is also steel, so it should be steel shrouds, so we'll see. I want to use that cable, but maybe I will use just this thin wire. Depends on the scale, how it will look on the model. Sometimes I'm just calculating diameters of rigging of ropes for each ship, and then I'm working trying to install sails or what it was, and I just don't like this diameter. It's too thin or too thick. But because on the model, when you're trying to make something up to scale, it is very thin, it's not visible. So sometimes intentionally I'm making stays or even shrouds thicker than they should be on real ship. If I will calculate them, so I probably will increase diameter up to 30%. And then it will look more noticeable. So they are different diameter and different quantity, left twisted or right twisted. It is more visible on bigger diameters. And yes, guys, thank you so much and happy new year. So see you next year. And thank you very much for coming today and see you next year. Bye. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good morning, nice day or nice evening, depends in which part of the world you are. So and see you next year. Bye.